In this video, we'll go through some of the search engine settings inside Pinnacle Cart. To make a note, we are using version 3.7.7, release 350, so make sure you're using the latest release and latest version of Pinnacle Cart. If you haven't upgraded, send email support and I'll send you instructions on how to do it. It's a simple process on the server side to upgrade. If you have a hosted version of Pinnacle Cart through Pinnacle Cart, then it's a really simple process. And if you're hosting your own version of Pinnacle Cart, you'll need to update the software, and they can send you the instructions on how to do that as well. So let's go through the search engine settings. This page by itself is one of the better functions within inside Pinnacle Cart. Along with at the product level, you can set search engine optimization features as well. So let's go through the basic top level. These are the global search engine settings for your entire website. So we've got the page, the site title. This is going to be your title tag that shows up. So you definitely want keywords inside this title tag. Obviously, if you've done your keyword research, you're going to want to put your heaviest or your primary keyword up front in the title tag for relevance sake, and then obviously followed by other keywords or obviously descriptions that people can get to you. And we happen to put a phone number so it shows up in the title tag. Remember that when search results show up in Google, the organic listings, those are in effect your free advertisement that you get to run, that with also some the description tag that lets you kind of advertise and push people to click on your link. So definitely use those to their fullest advantage. Do you want to enable flat URL generation? This feature requires the mod rewrite Apache server and does not work on all servers. So make sure that if you're hosting your own, that you do have the mod rewrite enabled on your Apache web server. If you're hosting through Pinnacle Cart, you can put yes, and it'll automatically crank those out for you. You've got lowercase generated URLs. Yes, we want that. URLs word joiner. This is going to use a dash or an underscore to generate the URLs. You can choose that there based on your preference and your any other sort of naming convention that you've got going on in your other systems. You can choose those there. Category page URL to template. So this is going to be the template variables that you can plug in. One is required. So this is going to be what category we're putting in. So if you've got a category key, the name of the category, and what that means is it's going to generate a page that says www.yourdomain.com / and then it's going to put in the category name. For SEO purposes, you should be naming your categories based on keywords, ideally. So then when it renders the URL, you get what they call a search engine friendly URL or an SEF URL that contains keywords. So in this instance, we want to be using the category name because our categories are keyword rich. And then the category pagination is going to show you page numbers at the bottom of the category. You could leave this alone for now. On the product page URL, you got the category name, so that's keyword, and you have product name, which is obviously keywords as well. So here you can kind of build the way that that Pinnacle Cart is going to construct URLs for your entire website moving forward. And then you have your text page URL. Your text pages are going to be your default pages. Like these would be text pages up here that we created, actual pages. And so we want it to just give us the page name. So when we name the page public sector, we can put in, when we create that page, it's going to put the page name in there, or we can use the page title. So again, make sure you're using keywords in your page names, because this is where it's going to pull from and make those the title tag, basically, or pardon me, for the URL. So do you want to allow keyword auto generation? Yes, we do. We're also going to supply keywords at the page level for it to override these on. So, but in case we miss something, you definitely want auto keyword generation. We've got meta keywords that we put in ourselves, and then we've also got meta descriptions for the global site. So if we, for whatever reason, if we miss setting a meta description on a specific product page, this is the description that's going to go in on every page for the site, unless we override it. And then the files for the robot.txt, typically you can just leave this blank. Unless you have some specific reason to edit your robot.txt file. If you don't know what it is, don't worry about it. It's most often than not, it's not a necessity for folks to tinker with. And that's about it for the initial search engine settings. Obviously, a lot of URL construction and making sure that we set up our keywords and our descriptions accurately, and make sure that those are keyword rich. So I hope that was helpful.